Kami-sama's temple. Goku had managed to blow up the new time chamber that had been created by Beerus. Dende observes everything and tries to understand what was happening. Dende questions to Goku.
Mr. Goku, how did you get out of there? The destroyer's power is extremely high. Did you manage to overcome it? What is happening?
At that moment, Goku observes and says, Dende, there are several things that are happening in the midst of this complex universe that are making the gods go crazy. If there is an immortal or someone who can end it right now, the end of all humanity, of all other beings will happen. I can't let that happen. After all, if the Earth is destroyed, all our bonds and all of us will cease to exist. It's time for the Saiyans to act again. Dende is just watching. Goku immediately teleports to the Capsule Corporation and sees Bulma alongside the other Z fighters. Goku says, looks like you're all fine. Bulma watches and speaks.
Goku, you've been away all this time. What happened? What have you been doing?
Goku seriously responds, it seems like there's no way. It's always like that. They start making hasty decisions and always big catastrophes start to happen. But this time, it will be different. Just like I said, we will no longer be the pawns in this chess game. Bulma observes and questions.
What are you talking about?
Goku responds, that. During all this time that I was away, I was not training on the planet of Beerus the Destroyer, but I fell into a trap, and I was trapped inside the time chamber. But that's enough for me. Everything that ended up happening will have to come to an end. I will show my real power, and all my skills will now be raised. I reached the new level of a transformation that goes beyond the powers I showed in the Tournament of Power, and that will be enough to protect everyone. Bulma isn't shocked. Goku watches and responds. Now is the time for revolution!
Hey, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball. Without further ado, let's go back to the point. Planet of Destruction. Vegeta looks at Whis and says,
Mr. Whis, in all this time I've been training with you, with Mr. Beerus being able to learn the Ultra Ego and several other skills that I thought I would never be able to reach. No, but now I believe it is now the time for us to part ways, as I feel that a great battle is about to take place. It seems that the gods of destruction have made their decisions, and since the tournament in Universe 6, this had already been clear, and we try to clarify that mortals will no longer be pawns in this chess game. But it seems that nobody ended up trying to really understand this. Whis watches and says, it looks like Suno's predictions were right. At some point, the time would come when the warrior of prophecy would bow down against all the gods of destruction. Now, the result of all this would be in the hands of all celestial beings. Well, let's wait. I think it's very difficult that Mr. Goku has not achieved another type of transformation, another type of skill. Vegeta watches and says, what? Does that mean that Kakarot managed to get even stronger? Whis responds, exactly that, Mr. Vegeta. If we think about it, Mr. Goku trained for a long time inside the time chamber. Of course, I say a long time because now he has certainly managed to escape from there and has certainly raised his power to a much higher level due to Mr. Beerus and all the gods of destruction having arrested him. Things will get even more complicated. In fact, the real order was that Mr. Goku be eliminated, but Mr. Beerus, for all the consideration and from everything Mr. Goku did for Universe 7, decided that Mr. Goku's life cycle was not supposed to end. But Mr. Goku, whether he wanted it or not, did nothing. He may have judged by another timeline that Goku Black managed to end everything. This made things start to get extremely more difficult, and then we would have to understand what the real objective would be and what Mr. Goku is really intending to do. Vegeta watches and starts laughing and says, "What he will do is the most obvious, Mr. Whis. He will surely start to onslaught of destruction on everyone. He will show his true power and real power. Kakarot is a good person, but whenever he sees a threat that could cause harm to his friends and loved ones, he decides to attack and show his true power. What makes you think that Kakarot will be so peaceful as to let the gods of destruction want to end everything and just on a whim? Want to imprison him in a time chamber when he hasn't committed any crime?" Whis just watches. Planet of destruction at the center of all universes, meeting between all gods of destruction. Beerus starts the meeting by saying, "Maybe it was a mistake to leave Son Goku alive, but I don't see the logic in wanting to kill the mortal who practically saved all the universes and had an extremely high performance in a tournament of power. Apart from the fact that he's Senosama's friend, I don't understand why you are wanting to make this kind of decision. But this is a big mistake and could lead to very big catastrophes in a coming time." Kitella, the god of destruction of Universe 4, says,
Beerus, you idiot! You think that you're always right in your decisions. If that Son Goku dares to show up here, I will literally finish him off. I don't care about anything. I will destroy anything.
At that moment, Belmont, the god of destruction of Universe 11, begins to reflect and says,
I'm sure that this guy is nothing. The powers he showed against Jiren was really impressed me, but Jiren doesn't have the same power as a god of destruction. He was a mortal who maybe reached closer powers, but he wasn't able to reach Ultra Ego either. All of his skills was shown by his own energy. So if we stop to think about it, Goku might not be able to do anything.
At that moment, a little more cautious Liquid, the god of destruction of Universe 8, says, "Could see with my own eyes the skill that Son Goku emanated in the tournament of power. It is not normal for a mortal to be able to use the mastery of Ultra Instinct. This technique requires extreme ki control. It is necessary to have very concentrated energy. I could see exactly when Goku received the energy from the Spirit Bomb. He managed to dominate all that energy. It seems that an extremely high power emanated from him. If that was the problem of the tournament of power, we could understand, but until then, right after he managed to raise his powers even more without sucking the Spirit Bomb's energy, making his transformation stronger and stronger, he managed to defeat Moro, the wizard from the creation of Majin Buu, and even with the help of an angel Meru's, he dominated his power even more. Forget that the angels are also in the Goku side." Just as Beerus was about to speak, a teleportation noise appears directly on the planet of destruction. At that moment, Goku appears in front of all the gods of destruction. The gods are frightened. Goku says, "Listen to me. Today I'm here to warn you. I will finish you off, one by one." The moment Goku speaks, a large Hakai thrown at him. But in the blink of an eye, Goku teleports out of the planet of destruction. The gods of destruction look on with an angry look and says, "How dare you!" Goku miraculously managed to win the battle against the Angel Kai, who called himself the strongest angel. Goku walks over the Celestial Palace to the top where the High Priestess Sakai was located. Goku says, "This power I learned really is amazing, but I feel that I can't control it 100%. I saved the energy of Yamoshi's essence to fight Sakai, but I will still get stronger. How's Vegeta, Gohan, and the others?" At that moment on the south side of the High Priestess Sakai's palace, Beast Mode Gohan alongside Piccolo fought the Angel Zyrus. Piccolo says, "Gohan, pay attention. This angel is now on the offensive. Her techniques are totally different from before. It seems that now she really wants to end this fight quickly." Zyrus says, "You two cheeky ones thought I had techniques only equal to the kiss of death. Now you will know the true strength of an angel. Dark Storm!"
A large dark mist begins to surround Gohan and Piccolo. Gohan says, "What is this? It's so dark, Mr. Piccolo. Where are you?" Azazel watches and says, "These two won't stand a chance against Zidus in combat mode." In the past, Zidus and Vados had extremely high and similar powers. "Come on, Zidus! Finish them off!" Zidus starts to laugh and says, "Now you understand what happens when you challenge an angel? You will be trapped in an empty dimension with the smoke of darkness until your bodies turn to cosmic dust." At the moment Zidus boasted, a great light appears and double voice speaks. Special Beam Cannon! Zidus quickly dodged the monstrous attack that had been launched. Azazel with a serious face says, "I'm not enjoying the progress of this battle. I thought that the only powerful warriors on Earth were Goku and Vegeta, but from what I'm seeing, I was wrong. So the son of Son Goku and his Namek warrior are celestial war potential as well?" Gohan speaks. "That was a close, Mr. Piccolo. Our combo attacks are without a doubt unstoppable." Piccolo answers,
I don't think even Goku and Vegeta have the same rapport as we do.
Gohan changes his countenance and speaks, "I don't care who you are. Soon we will end Zakai. I'm already tired of crazy people like you believing you can do anything you want. Mr. Piccolo, let's end this one." Gohan activates his Beast Mode 2 form, and Piccolo activates his Nameku God form. Scared, Zidus speaks. "What?" Gohan in his Beast Mode 2 form starts advancing and pressuring the angel Zidus. Zidus speaks. "How did a mortal strength speed increase so much overnight? Is that which was able to defeat Psycho? It's not possible!" A shudder arises. Zidus watches and realizes that Azazel was enraged. Azazel says, "Come on, Zidus, get rid of these guys! How dare you let these insolent mortals do this to you!" Zidus feels pressured and advances towards Gohan. Gohan easily dodges and says, "I don't understand. How is an angel afraid of another god? He doesn't even have a relationship with this priestess Zakai." Zidus gets restless, making his whole body shudder. Piccolo God says,
Gohan, back away. There's something strange going on with her.
At that moment, Zidus says, "Eliminate mortals as Lord Azazel orders! Eliminate mortals as Lord Azazel orders! Eliminate mortals as all Azazel orders! Die!" Gohan and Piccolo prepare for Zidus' counterattack. North side of the palace of the High Priestess Zakai, Vegeta with the essence of the legendary Saiyan God fights the bloody angel Shiva. Shiva says, "How's this possible? Can a mortal raise that power so much?" "Vegeta, you fool! You will never be able to defeat me no matter how much force you involve." Vegeta laughs and says,
Now you're gone. I know. Flash!
Vegeta launches a massive attack on Zidus. Zidus appears in front of Vegeta and says, "Essence of the Angel of Destruction." The scene where Vegeta was fighting Shiva disappears completely. Vegeta questions himself.
Where am I? What is this place?
At that moment, Shiva's voice appears, but Vegeta cannot feel her body. Vegeta speaks.
Let's go, you damn angel! Reveal where you are as soon as possible. You will never be forgiven.
Soon after, a battle scenario appears in front of Vegeta, and the image of all the gods of destruction appears in front of the Universe 7 Saiyan. Vegeta says,
What the hell is going on here? It looks like that the same illusion that this angel used in the past for me to fight her alongside Kakarot. What the hell is she up to?
Vegeta. Now you're on my battlefield. Have fun with my puppets. On the battlefield created by Zakai, all the gods of destruction appear to attack Vegeta. Vegeta says,
Impossible!
Shiva speaks. Let's show your strength. Show me your strength. Aren't you Yamazaki's essence Saiyan? Show me what you're capable of. The god of destruction Liquor charges towards Vegeta. Vegeta instantly activates his ultra ego and speaks.
This can only be madness! Are you all gods of destruction?
Vegeta closes his eyes and begins to reflect, and right after he clashes his fist with the god of destruction Liquid. Shiva is surprised by the Saiyan's performance. Soon after, the other gods of destruction begin attacking Vegeta at high speed. Vegeta begins to receive several blows. Vegeta, with his body all blooded, says,
"This is certainly not all the strength of the gods of destruction. You cannot copy the true strength of the enemy. Even more so with so many warriors together. Just like the last battle, some of your life energy starts to run out. So you sent your clone to attack me and Kakarot in the empty dimension. Meaning if I take out these guys, I just need to find his real body hidden around here."
Shiva gets serious and says, "That wretch discovered me." Vegeta. Now tell me, you with that body all worn out, how will you manage to win? Vegeta smiles and says,
"Just doing what we Saiyans always do, you pathetic angel. I will overcome my limits."
Vegeta begins to receive several combined blows from the gods of destruction, and at the same time he begins to hit them with big blows. Vegeta drops the ground and says,
"It seems that since the beginning of this war I've been one step behind you, Kakarot. I'm sure that if I were you, I would have done something different. You've always taken your powers to a much higher level. That's how you've always done it. In fact, since we had our first fight, you've always been like this. The Tournament of Power was no different, activating your Ultra Instinct. You really are amazing, Kakarot. I thought that when I had activated my Ultra Ego, I had equaled the powers of your Ultra Instinct. And right after awakening Yamazaki's essence, but I see that not. I'm sure you already managed to beat that angel. And I'm still here going through this situation against this bloody angel. This is funny. Me, the Prince of all Saiyans, going through this again."
Shiva laughs. He finally doesn't get up anymore. He's learned where he belongs. Haven't you, Vegeta? A big laugh breaks out. Shiva says, "What the hell is going on?" Vegeta's voice rises.
"Lord Beerus, I managed to perfect the technique you taught me. This is a true power of destruction!"
Shiva and all the gods of destruction are amazed. Vegeta is shirtless, and his hair turns the color of his Ultra Ego and the length of a Super Saiyan 3 hair. Vegeta says,
"This is Ultra Ego Phase 2! I absorb all the blows I received from the gods of destruction. Now the phase of destruction begins!"
Vegeta versus all the gods of destruction. Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans, the proudest warrior who swore to be the most powerful warrior, the one who overcame all obstacles and changed his entire personality. Vegeta, the son of King Vegeta, the Saiyan who built a family on Earth and swore to fight to protect his loved ones. He is in the toughest battle of his life. A new power was revealed, the level 2 of Ultra Ego. Vegeta is no longer the same. Shiva angrily watches and speaks. Well. If he wasn't hiding yet another trick, does that mean you can get stronger? Vegeta! Let's see what you're able to do! Vegeta didn't say a word. The gods of destruction created by Shiva advance insanely to attack Vegeta. In a few moments, Vegeta says a word.
"Okay!"
A god of destruction is eliminated at the same time. Impressed, Shiva says, "How is it possible? Vegeta, you miserable worm! How could you do that?" Vegeta begins to reflect on his thoughts. Vegeta says,
"What is happening to me? Where is so much power coming from? I feel that no one will be able to defeat me like this. It seems that even the gods of destruction are no match for me. I am the Great Vegeta! Get ready."
Vegeta begins to remember when he first mastered the Ultra Ego in front of Beerus.
Beerus says, "Well done, Vegeta. It seems that you are able to use the energy of destruction. This energy is able to fight on equal terms with Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct is the ability that even the gods have difficulty using. But now I can see that Ultra Ego can go much further.
This potential that Vegeta is emanated will certainly make him reach a level never seen before. Vegeta activates Ultra Ego Level 2. The palace of the High Priestess Gokui begins to shake. Goku, walking over the palace, senses Vegeta's energy and speaks. Vegeta, what kind of incredible power are you showing? Is this the true essence of Yamazaki? This power is really incredible! Wait, I can feel the Ultra Ego energy of several gods fighting you, Vegeta. What is happening? Shiva begins to feel his energy weakened when he sees that Vegeta had managed to hit a Hakai on a god of destruction. Vegeta insanely begins to attack the gods of destruction while receiving several blows. The gods could not understand what was happening to Vegeta, since the more hits he received instead of retreating, the more he attacked. Shiva says, "Impossible! He's managed to withstand so many blows! Not even the original gods of destruction would be able to do something like that! What are you hiding, Vegeta?" A crucial attack begins to be high. Vegeta begins to eliminate more gods of destruction, creating several craters in the scenario that had been created by the Bloody Angel. A horde of 3 gods of destruction rush towards Vegeta. Vegeta begins to remember from the beginning of his trajectory when he learned the Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta says,
"It seems like yesterday that I trained with Mr. Beerus alongside Whis and Kakarot. When I saw Kakarot reaching the form of a Super Saiyan God, I thought he would never reach that level. I refused to do like Kakarot. Never as a pure Saiyan would need the help of others to get stronger, even if that meant getting killed. I would never accept working like that. I thought we matched our powers when we fought Frieza in his golden transformation. But even so, I let my guard down and let myself to be carried away by arrogance, causing Frieza to destroy everything. If it weren't for Mr. Whis to go back in time, it would have all been over. But now everything's different. Now you and I are no longer pawns of the game of the gods, Kakarot. Now not even the strongest will be able to beat us."
Vegeta starts to raise his ki even more, and all the gods of destruction are thrown away. Shiva keeps losing his power. Shiva says, "No way! I'll have to attack together with them. This Ultra Ego's powers are very strange. I don't understand it. It seems that the more hits he takes, the stronger he gets. Even when everything indicated that he would no longer have the strength and would fall to the ground, he got up and got even stronger. There's no chance!" Shiva advances to attack Vegeta. Vegeta was with his body stopped, having thoughts in his subconscious, while several gods of destruction also prepare to attack him. Vegeta receives the attack from Shiva and all the gods of destruction. At that moment, Vegeta starts laughing and says,
"Weak. Very weak. Is this all the powers of the gods? Are you considered the Bloody Angel? Well, no. It's you who's going to bleed. Calican!
Vegeta starts to deliver a sequence of blows to Shiva, and in the blink of an eye, several gods of destruction are thrown away. Vegeta disintegrates the gods of destruction of Universe 1 and 2, and soon after advances on the other gods of destruction. With each god of destruction that is eliminated, Shiva's life energy begins to diminish. Shiva was already running out of power to fight, and Vegeta was still laughing. Vegeta says,
"You, from the beginning, belittled the power of us Saiyans. From the beginning, you laughed at us. When Kakarot and I were imprisoned in the empty dimension, his clone ended up humiliating us. But even so, Kakarot managed to activate Yamosha's essence with the Infinite Saiyan and defeat his clone. However, time passed. That had been his opportunity to finish us off, but his arrogance made him believe that a Saiyan would never be able to face an angel. And that is the reason for his defeat."
Shiva, lying on the ground, says, "You imbecile! Don't think that victory is given to you! Gods of destruction, attack Vegeta!" Vegeta starts to laugh, but he feels that his body is reaching its limits.
I will never be defeated by you, mediocre angel. Supreme Hakai!
Vegeta starts to dodge with the mastery of his ultra ego, and soon after, with just one blow, he disintegrates all the gods of destruction that were about to attack him. The battlefield is cleared with only one warrior standing. The warrior is the Prince of Saiyans. Shiva, lying on the ground, says, "Impossible? After all, who are you?" Furious Vegeta says,
I am Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans, and I have just one word. I want you to hear before you die, bloody angel.
Shiva is just looking at Vegeta. Vegeta Ultra Ego 2 says,
Hakai!
Shiva, the bloody angel, is eliminated. A huge shudder occurs in Zakai's palace after the bloody angel is disposed of. Everyone notices that Vegeta's energy was neutralized. Vegeta says,
I remember fighting against Gas. I had not been able to defeat him because my ultra ego has reached its limits. But this time, it seems that everything's different. So that it was. The secret of the ultra ego was to make the heart pure. Pure willing to destroy everything.
Vegeta was different. Vegeta starts walking to the throne of the angel Shiva, who had been defeated, and sits on his throne to recover his energy. Vegeta was smiling crazily, having activated his strongest stage. Neither gods nor angel, no one is a match for the Prince of all Saiyans. Angel Kai, the strongest, and Shiva, the bloody angel, were defeated. All the battles kept going on, and everything seemed to be coming to an end. Goku increasingly raising his powers and making the battles become more and more intriguing. Goku had learned the essence of his angel powers after having combined his powers alongside from his energy, which had been bound from another timeline. Still, the greatest performance was shown when Vegeta managed to activate his second level of Ultra Ego. Vegeta's powers were each time being increased, even beyond Yamasaki's essence. The primordial power of the Prince of Saiyans was finally revealed. Meanwhile, in the central part of the palace of the High Priestess Sakai, Whis starts laughing and says, "Just look at Sakai. It seems that things are different now. I feel that Kai and Shiva's energy are gone. Weren't you the one who said that the mortals and the Daishikan's universe were extremely weak?" Zakai keeps being serene. Zakai then says, "You think that just because two of my strongest angels let their gods down, that we will lose the war?" Don't make me laugh. I remember you from when you were such an insolent child, Whis. Now you think you can fight me just for being an angel. Just look at you, pitiful. Now you'll see the difference between our powers. Whis makes a serious look on his face. Zarama watches and says, "I don't understand. Even though Whis and Vados are very powerful, Sakai as the mother of angels could easily beat them both. But for some reason, she's fighting them until now. What's going on? Wait, could it be that while she released the portal of the liberation of dragons, she ended up spending too much of her energy? Oh, so that's it, Sakai. You know that other warriors can still appear here in the center of the stage, and that's why you're containing your powers, so you can fight the whole war." Fascinating as one would expect from the Mother of Angels. Whis says, "We don't have time to play here anymore. Supreme Celestial Cube! Come on, Vados, come with me!" Vado takes Whis' hand and prepares to launch a massive attack on Sakai. In the blink of an eye, a gigantic dragon appears in the backs of the two angels. Whis looks scared and says, "What is that?" Vado speaks. "Brother, it's very close. It is practically impossible for us to escape." "Hey, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and stay well inside our entire universe of the Dragon Ball. Without further ado, let's get started. The giant dragon was about to hit Whis and Vados. Sakai starts laughing. "I had said that I could finish you off on my own." Sarama speaks.
Don't get me wrong, but I felt you needed my help, Sakai.
Whis says, Vados, get out of the way! Whis receives the attack of the dragon god Zarama in full. A huge explosion takes place in the palace of the High Priestess. Whis' voice comes through. Damn it. It seems that this time, not even with Ultra Instinct, I could escape. Really, the attack of the creator of God of everything hurts a lot. Vados is shocked by the image she sees and speaks, Brother! Whis was with his body all blooded and extremely injured for having received Zarama's attack in full. Whis says, Sister, can you hold it for me? Maybe I'll need some time to recover. Zarama appears in front of Whis and says, And who said I would let you recover? Whis then thinks, Damn it! So the god of Super Dragon Balls decided to start fighting alongside Sakai. Sakai's energy starts to increase. Zarama is impressed. Sakai, smiling insanely, says, When did I authorize you to get involved in this Zarama fight? I will finish you all! Southside Palace of the High Priestess. Gohan in his Beast Mode 2 form starts to have an advantage fighting Zaidos. Zaidos says, How could a mortal manage to overcome his limits in this way? If I'm not mistaken, this is the boy who left Zaki in a bad way, and now he himself managed to defeat Psycho. I will never accept this. I've had enough of you. Always believing you can get stronger. Believing us mortals will be in your pawns. Gohan and Zaidos begins to exchange several punches. Azazel watches. Piccolo just watches Gohan and Zaidos battle as he observes Azazel's behavior. Azazel was enraged, but still did not engage in battle. Azazel in his thoughts says, You are too weak, Zaidos. You all the angels don't know how to fight. They only embarrass themselves. I myself will finish them off. The Daishigun, Sakai, all of you will all be destroyed. Gohan, having the upper hand against Zaidos, starts to think, This transformation doesn't last for long. This guy certainly doesn't have the powers of an angel. If I defeat him, surely Mr. Piccolo will finish him off in his god form. Zaidos starts to laugh and says, Mediocre mortal! What makes you believe that you can defeat me? Gohan looks at Zaidos with a serious look and starts to reflect. Gohan closes his eyes and begins to remember his battles and says, You know, since I was a child, I always avoided fighting. Unlike a pure-blooded Saiyan, I always had the thought of a hybrid to my human side, wanted to study, play like a normal child. However, my reality was always surrounded by battles, and I knew that at some point I would have to fight. The first thing I lost in front of me was my father, and then my master. I knew I had to stay strong, but fear spoke louder than me, and that made things more tense, and I didn't know how to deal with it. Then Mr. Piccolo was teaching me everything I needed to get stronger, and that was believing in myself. My father's absence, I was always in charge of saving the Earth. That's what my father and Mr. Piccolo taught me. I am Son Gohan, the Saiyan hybrid from Universe 7. It doesn't matter to me if you're an angel, what you are. I have defeated several enemies to save the Earth, and now it won't be different. Zaidos starts to laugh and speaks. Beautiful speech, but you talk too much. Die, boy! Inclusion of darkness! Gohan seriously looks and says, Fusion of Saiyan Namekian techniques. Special beam, Kamehameha! Gohan's ultimate attack begins to engulf Zaidos' attack, making Zaidos received every attack from Saiyan hybrid. Zaidos says, What? Impossible! Piccolo watches, smiling, and says, Well done, Gohan. You won. Now it is your turn. Piccolo has started to look at Azazel, who was totally enraged, and says, How dare you! Zaidos, you weak, being defeated by a mere mortal! Gohan was already weakened from having fought Psycho, and soon after against Zaidos says,
Mr. Piccolo, I'm broke. This guy is with you now. Gohan then faints. Azazel speaks. Angels, always as weak as ever. It is time for the Makaioshians to spring into action. Scared, Piccolo says. A Makayoshi and an angel were together all this time? Zyros, lying on the floor, barely able to speak, says. Don't be mad, Azazel, please. Azazel says. Now it will be the end of you all. A blue light appears in front of Azazel. Piccolo again activates his Namek God form and speaks. Well. I guess it's time for the Super Namekian to step into action. A great explosion appears in the palace of the High Priestess Akai. Gohan starts to question himself. What's going on here? Weakened Zyros says. This is an energy of uncontrolled destruction. At that moment, in Vegeta's location, Vegeta begins to feel an extremely high energy pressure. Vegeta says, what the hell is going on here? I'm still getting my energy back. A voice comes up. Mortals defeating angels. It seems that I haven't seen that in a long time. It seems that a prophecy is about to happen. The moment mortals manage to overcome the gods, the great end will begin. Vegeta says, that voice, that key, is even more powerful than before, but I know that energy. The voice says, it looks like you've gotten a lot stronger than the last time I saw you, Vegeta. So you've discovered your true essence. Vegeta responds, you knew everything all this time. You've been watching my struggle, and you didn't think to help me for a moment. The voice says, you didn't need my help, Vegeta. I thank them for saving me, but I never said we were friends. Vegeta watches. At that moment, the dragon Zafir, brother of Zalama, appears. Zafir, the supreme dragon, second brother of Zarama, appears on a battlefield. Zafir was sealed in an empty dimension created by Zakai. After Goku and Vegeta were sent by Zaki and Bazarot, owned the trap that was launched on them, Goku reached the Infinite Super Saiyan stage and managed to defeat the clone of the angel Shiva. That, alongside Vegeta, he found Zafir, Zarama's brother, second general of the Dragon Army. Until then, Zafir had disappeared, saying he had unfinished business to resolve, and now he appears in Zakai's Celestial Palace in front of Vegeta. What has Zafir been doing all this time? Vegeta wasn't quite understanding what he was seeing. Vegeta doesn't know about Zafir's true powers. Zafir, that dragon that once showed to be very powerful and told Goku and Vegeta all the past, that the ancestors of his race, all the stories of the legendary Saiyans about the essence of Yamushi. At that time, Vegeta was going through several complications, considering that Kakarot managed to raise his power even more. Vegeta wondered why Kakarot was so powerful and how he managed to get so strong. At these moments, we began to question ourselves. Was Zafir coming to show that Vegeta could even increase his powers, or was Zafir already thinking about something that could happen? Vegeta starts to question himself and says, all of this is happening, and it's very strange. How did this guy manage to show up here? It doesn't make any sense! First, he started to raise his powers even more when he fought with us in a void dimension, and later he seems to be purposely wanting us to know about Yamoshi's essence. Kakarot showed the transformation of the Infinite Saiyan and soon after managed to increase his powers more and more. This made us imagine that Kakarot's powers had no limits. But if we stop to think about it, the beginning of this war, when Kakarot revealed all of his powers, he went through different training every moment, and it seems that even all this time, Kakarot's strength was still not enough to defeat the enemy anymore. It's okay that Kakarot managed to win a battle now. But still, he went through a lot of training. It's not possible, is it? Zafir began to watch and laugh. Vegeta, look, I really must say that your line of reasoning is much greater than that of the other warriors. In the blink of an eye, you were able to really understand everything that was happening. That is fantastic, Mr. Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans. Congratulations. Now you can see that Goku actually remained a puppet of Sakai. Vegeta at that moment questions himself. What are you talking about? Zafir responds. Could you remember that from the beginning we always said that Goku was the target of the High Priestess? Goku at first was the Saiyan that had been sent to Earth, so he could become a great warrior, conquering planets. Vegeta, even when you appeared at Frieza's command and fought against Goku, you could see that your powers were not the same as before. You realized that everything that was happening could be changed when you saw that Goku's powers were not the same. You managed to understand that the strength of this Saiyan came from within, or fought for his loved ones. That's why you decided to raise your family. Who would have guessed? You, Vegeta, being a father. That Saiyan who only thought about destruction and at the same time also wanted to have immortality. Well, actually, that's all that happened in the blink of an eye. And you were the creator of all this essence. But that's beside the point. What happens is that the Mother of Angels, since her time in Cell, has always thought about it. She always wanted things to happen her way, while you didn't even know who the angels were. While you had several battles and became much more powerful, the High Priestess Sakai already knew about it. I was able to meditate for a long time after you freed me, and I started to analyze several things that had been happening. But I confess that what intrigued me the most and left me with a very big thought was seeing all the powers that Goku achieved. And I confess that at this level, that you and Goku have now surprised me. I would never have imagined that you could become much more powerful than some kind of angel. But know that in the ranking of angels, Kai always said that he was the strongest. But I always had my doubts. And by the way, you can see that Shiva, even though she was just a bloody angel, she was not an angel who could fight in hand-to-hand combat. Maybe that's why you won. Vegeta responds. What are you trying to say? You mean I won just because the angel wasn't that powerful? Zafir observes and says, Oh, that's not it, Vegeta. Did you not understand? The big issue here is that you didn't realize that all this time Goku's energy was being drained. Goku has always gone through different training since this war started. Training with Zaidos, soon after with the Daishikan himself. After you found out about Yamoshi's essence, everything happened the way the Mother of Angels wanted it. But we made you think that it was Goku's third son, Gon, who was the real target. Now he's lying in the void dimension while all his energy has been drained to save Zarama. So can you understand what this means, Vegeta? Scared, Vegeta says, No, it's not possible. That's not possible. All we're doing is getting Kakarot drained of energy by Sakai. Is Sakai waiting for Kakarot? Damn it! I can't let that happen! Vegeta, with his weakened body, tells Zafir to get out of the way! Zafir says, I'm sorry, but with your body, you're not getting anywhere. I have unfinished business with Zarama, but I can't let you out there. No. I have unfinished business with Zarama, but I can't let you out of here just yet. Vegeta activates his Phase 2 Ultra Ego again. Vegeta says, If you don't leave here for good, you'll leave for bad. I'm already tired of these angels and demons continue to think we were mere pawns. Zafir says, Saiyans, as usual, they're never happy with anything. I reveal the truth to you, and yet you want to attack me. Well, and it'll be like this, Vegeta. Come, an unusual battle
Vegeta Ego 2 versus Zephyr. Still, with all this war and all these fights, we can see that now Zakai's target has always been Goku. North side of the battle against Zakai. Zakai says, I feel like it's getting closer and closer here. I hope to see you soon, son Goku. Awakening the Key of the Angels. Whis starts training Goku. With the Angel Tournament imminent, Whis realized the need to prepare Goku in a unique way. While the Saiyan warrior was absorbed in his usual training, Whis decided to review a transcendental technique that could elevate Goku to new heights, Angel Ki. You see, Goku, Angel Ki is a different energy than you have ever experienced. It is a divine essence, a perfect harmony between body and soul. Goku, curious, looked at Whis with interest. And how do I achieve this ki? This Angel Ki? It's a combination of mastery over your own energy, absolute control, and a deep understanding of the universe. Let's start with something simple. Focus on your inner energy, Lord Goku. Over the next few days, Whis guided Goku through meditations and energy control exercises. The Saiyan warrior, always eager to new challenges, dove head first into this unique training. The key of the angels is intrinsically linked to inner peace and the understanding of one's own essence. It's not just a matter of raw power, but rather a balance and harmony. Whis explained as he watched Goku deepen his concentration. Over the course of the sessions, Goku began to feel a subtle change in his energy. An inner calm grew, and his connection to the flow of ki around him became more acute. You're making progress, Goku. But remember, the path to achieving Angel Ki is continuous. It is a journey of self-discovery and constant improvement. At one point, Whis introduced Goku to advanced energy control techniques, channeling him to manipulate his ki in precise and complex ways. Learning Kaioken and Super Saiyan were mere preludes to what was to come. Angel Ki is not something that can be achieved overnight. It requires patience, understanding, and a calm mind. It is the perfect union of your physical and spiritual strength. Goku, determined as ever, dove even deeper into his training. As his Saiyan powers mixed with the techniques taught by Whis, a new aura began to surround him. Whis, pleased with the progress, concluded. Remember, Goku, Angel Ki is a powerful tool. Use it with wisdom and understanding. If you can master it, you will be one step closer to achieving a new level of power. Goku reaches new heights under Beerus' watch. The Tournament of Power was approaching, and with it, the promise of a cosmic evolution that transcended the boundaries of the known. Goku's training to master Angel Ki was in full swing, and the results were remarkable. Whis, the celestial mentor, guided Goku through a journey of self-discovery and improvement, leading the Saiyan warrior to transcend his own limits. On the training ground, a radiant aura surrounded Goku as he channeled Angel Ki in unprecedented ways. His energy now pulsed in harmony with the divine essence that we sought to instill in him. Beerus, the god of destruction, watched from his throne as he enjoyed a heavenly meal. The usual air of indifference was beginning to be replaced by an expression of surprise. Even for the divine Beerus, Goku's evolution was remarkable.
Interesting.
Beerus muttered between bites of his heavenly delicacy.
I never imagined that the Saiyan could reach this level. Whis, this training seems to be paying off.
Whis, always calm and observant, agreed. Goku is absorbing the lessons quickly. Angel Ki is a complex energy, but he seems to have a natural affinity for it. Goku, still in the midst of his concentration, felt a sense of power that went beyond anything he had ever known. His movements were fluid, his energy pulsed in resonance with the universe, and his understanding of ki reached new heights. Beerus, now completely intrigued, abandoned his meal to take a closer look.
Whis, what exactly is he doing? It looks different.
Goku is harmonizing his inner energy with that of the universe. He is becoming a vessel for Angel Ki, a perfect fusion between his physical strength and his spiritual essence.
Beerus' eyes stared intensely at Goku, who in a moment of epiphany radiated an intense light. It was as if the cosmos itself responded to the power he was unleashing.
That's surprising,
Beerus muttered, unable to look away. Goku finally opened his eyes, revealing an expression of confidence and understanding. His aura glowed with intensity, and he looked directly at Beerus, conveying a silent message of determination. Beerus, normally impassive, couldn't help but feel a shiver of excitement. The Saiyan, under Whis' guidance, had achieved a form of power that transcended all expectations. Planet Beerus was immersed in the electrically charged atmosphere of Goku's ascension. The cosmos, watching intently, waited to see how this new celestial energy would manifest itself in the tournament of the angels and how it might influence the cosmic balance established for eons. Goku's evolution now became a central piece in the narrative of Universe 7, unfolding before the watchful eyes of gods and mortals. Divine moment. Goku touches the unattainable, surprising even Whis. Goku's training reached new heights, and the news of his evolution reached the farthest reaches of Universe 7. Whis, the Celestial Master, had decided to test Goku's newly acquired power in a training session that would be memorable for both of them. In the training ground, Goku was immersed in his Angel Ki, radiating an energy that seemed to transcend reality itself. Whis, always calm and observant, decided to challenge Goku in a unique way.
Let's see how far you've come, Goku,
Whis said, assuming a fighting stance.
Try to touch me this time.
Goku, confident in his newfound strength, assumed a fighting stance and charged towards Whis. The clash of powers created waves of energy that echoed throughout the training field, leaving Beerus, who watched from his throne, intrigued. Whis, agile as always, elegantly dodged Goku's first attacks. However, something was different this time. Goku didn't give up. His movements were precise, and his energy never stopped growing.
Interesting, Goku. You're closer than ever,
Whis commented, deftly avoiding the blows. In a surprising move, Goku managed to improve his technique and finally touch Whis. A current of shock ran through them both, and Whis' gaze revealed a mixture of surprise and approval.
Did you just touch me?
Goku, panting but with a radiant smile, nodded.
Yes! For the first time!
Beerus, who was watching intently, dropped the heavenly delicacy he was about to taste. His eyes narrowed in astonishment.
This is unbelievable! Goku, you have truly reached new heights!
You have demonstrated remarkable control, Goku. Touching me is an impressive feat.
Thanks for everything, Whis. This training was amazing!
You deserve it, Goku. Now, keep on improving yourself as the Tournament of Angels approaches, and your evolution could be the key to surprising even the most powerful in the multiverse. Get ready.
Planet Beerus was enveloped in an aura of excitement and anticipation. Goku's touch of Whis represented not only a moment of personal triumph, but also a seismic shift in established cosmic dynamics. The Tournament of Angels awaited, and Goku, with his new form of power, was ready to leave his mark in the annals of Universe 7. Celestial Resonance. Goku's power echoes the universes, surprising the angels. The news of Goku's touch with Whis spread across Universe 7 like wildfire, reaching other corners of the cosmos. Meanwhile, Whis, the Master Angel, was far from impassive in the face of Goku's achievement. The event transcended the borders of Planet Beerus, reaching a cosmic resonance that echoed across the multiverse. As Whis pondered Goku's training, an unusual reaction began to occur.
In the different corners of the multiverse are the angels whose transcendental sensitivity allowed the perception of significant events began to feel a disturbance in the energies. Vados, the angel from Universe 6, noticed the change and tilted her head curiously. Emilio, the angel from Universe 11, raised an eyebrow in surprise. This cosmic resonance was something that transcended dimensional barriers. On the planet of the Supreme Kai, which served as an interdimensional meeting point for divine beings, a murmur of conversations began between angels from different universes.
Something extraordinary is happening,
Observed Luziel, the angel of Universe 9. Can you feel this wave of energy? Asked Kira, the angel from Universe 4. In a more serious tone, Zephyr, the angel of Universe 10, commented, This disturbance is not common. Something very powerful is at play. Back on planet Beerus, Whis, with a thoughtful expression, realized that Goku's training was not just a local issue. The newly awakened angelic power within the Saiyan was creating ripples that reverberated across the borders of Universe 7.
Goku, you managed to catch the attention of all the angels. Your power transcends this universe.
Whis commented, looking at the Saiyan warrior. Beerus, now fully immersed in the situation, watched with a mixture of fascination and surprise.
This is getting more and more interesting. What did you do, Son Goku?
As the news spread across the universes, a cosmic reunion between the angels seemed increasingly inevitable. The Tournament of Angels was about to become an unprecedented cosmic event, and Goku, with his newly awakened power, had become a catalyst for the convergence of celestial forces beyond mortal comprehension. The multiverse eagerly awaited the resolution of this cosmic narrative, where the boundaries between universes would be challenged and new horizons of power would be explored. Cosmic vibrations. Jiren and Toppo detect Goku's angelic energy. While Goku continued his training under Whis' tutelage in Universe 7, in a distant corner of Universe 11, Jiren and Toppo, the mighty warriors of the Proud Pride Troopers, were engrossed in their own intensive training. The environment shook with the intensity of their energies as they practiced their characteristically powerful techniques. However, Margarita, the angel from Universe 11, noticed something extraordinary. Her transcendent senses picked up on a cosmic disturbance she hadn't felt light years away. Intrigued, Margarita approached Belmont, the god of destruction of Universe 11, and shared her findings. Lord Belmont, there is something I haven't felt in a long time. An angelic energy, but different. As if it were beyond the borders of our universe. Different, you say? Shouldn't we only be detecting the energy of Universe 7's angels during the Tournament of Angels? True, but this energy is singular, distinct. It seems to transcend dimensional boundaries. I've never felt anything like this before. It could be some sign of cosmic events beyond our understanding. Perhaps we are about to witness something extraordinary. Meanwhile, Jiren and Toppo continue their training, unaware of the divine discussions taking place at their proximity. Their powers continue to grow, but unbeknownst to them, they were also being affected by the waves of angelic energy detected by Margarita. In a moment of intense concentration, Jiren frowned.
Something's different, Toppo. I can feel a vibration in the key, an energy I don't recognize. You're right, Jiren. This feeling is quite strange.
Margarita, now aware that the powerful warriors of Universe 11 were somehow connected to this distinct angelic energy, addressed Belmont again. Lord Belmont, it appears that the warriors of Universe 11 are responding to this energy. We should investigate more closely.
Oh, that's intriguing.
Jiren and Toppo could be the key to unlocking this cosmic mystery. We'll keep a close eye on them and see how this plays out. Cosmic Prophecies. Daishikan envisions a powerful new being emerging. As angelic energies echoed across the universes, the Grand Priest Daishikan stood in his celestial palace, situated in the deepest recesses of the multiverse. His eyes, which normally emanated an unwavering serenity, now shone with a subtle light of anticipation. Sitting on his golden throne, Daishikan watched as cosmic events unfolded across the greater planes. His transcendental wisdom allowed him to glimpse cosmic patterns that escaped the understanding of most beings. New currents of energy appear, a unique power which goes beyond the limitations of a specific universe. Interesting. The Grand Priest focused on his cosmic vision, exploring the key trails that wove through the universes. It was as if a new force, previously dormant, was awakening and shaping the destiny of the multiverse. With a subtle smile, Daishikan said to his angelic attendants, "It appears we have an extremely powerful new being born. A presence that transcends dimensional barriers. This is a remarkable development." The attendants, bowing respectfully, awaited the Grand Priest's orders.
What shall we do, my lord?
Asked one of the assistants. Daishikan, with an expression of curiosity and expectation, replied, "We will watch closely. This being may hold the key to cosmic events that will shape the future of the multiverse. Inform the other angels of this discovery, and of course, keep Zeno-sama informed." The assistants, aware of the importance of this revelation, set out to carry out the Grand Priest's orders. Meanwhile, Daishikan remained in his palace, contemplating the cosmic complexities unfolding before him. This new being brings with it extraordinary potential. It may be the catalyst for changes that have long been beyond our understanding. The balance of the multiverse is constantly shaped by forces that transcends our understanding. May this new being be the piece that completes this intricate cosmic puzzle. As the multiverse awaited the rise of the Saiyan warrior and angelic mysteries continued to intertwine, Daishikan, the wise and eternal observer, was aware that the future of the cosmos was about to be written in a way that would defy even the oldest prophecies. Goku achieves the unimaginable, a cosmic revelation, conversation with Whis. Goku's training under Whis' guidance continued to evolve, transcending known limits. The Saiyan warrior, now imbued with the Angel Ki, felt an energy that went beyond his own understanding. After an intense training session, Goku, panting, approached Whis, whose expression remained unshakable. Whis, this is incredible! I never imagined I could reach this level! Goku exclaimed, his aura pulsing with an intensity that was noticeably superior. You've made remarkable progress, Goku. Your master of Angel Ki is exceptional. But remember, this is just the beginning. Wait, what does that mean? Is this power really as great as it seems? Angel Ki is a cosmic energy that transcends mortal limits. It is the essence of a perfect harmony between the physical and the spiritual. You are tapping into a force that few mortals have been able to comprehend. That's surprising. I feel different. Like I'm connected to the universe in a whole new way. Precisely, Goku. With this energy, you can sense and interact with the fabric of the cosmos itself. Your power becomes an extension of the cosmic balance. Does this mean I can do more than just fight? Indeed. You can influence the environment around you, sense changes in cosmic energies, and even contribute to maintaining universal balance. However, remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Whis, thank you for everything. I would never have achieved this without your guidance. The merit is all yours, Goku. Your tireless spirit and willingness to grow are truly remarkable. But remember, even in this state, there is always room for improvement. The universe is vast, and the possibilities are endless. As Goku assimilated the depths of his new abilities, Planet Beerus witnessed a moment of cosmic transcendence. The Saiyan warrior, now touched by Angel Ki, was destined to be a force to be reckoned with in the cosmic events that would unfold in the days to come. Cosmic Split, Beerus warns about the implications of Goku's power. Planet Beerus was permeated with a newly awakened cosmic aura of Goku, who now mastered Angel Ki. News of this new level of power not only reverberated throughout Universe 7, but also reached the listening ears of other gods and celestial beings. Beerus, the god of destruction of Universe 7, watched Goku with a mix of admiration and caution. His normally indifferent expression was now tinged with an unusual seriousness. After a reflective pause, he turned to Whis, his faithful celestial assistant.
Whis, this level of power that Goku has reached, I'm starting to wonder if this isn't something that could be considered problematic for mortals.
Oh, Lord Beerus, Goku's training has certainly elevated him to a remarkable cosmic level, indeed. However, we must remember that he uses this power to maintain balance and harmony.
I understand that, Whis. But the line between harmony and celestial interference can be a fine one. It's so very thin. The other gods may view this sudden increase in power as an affront to celestial laws.
I do understand your concerns, Lord Beerus, but Goku is guided by a pure spirit and a will to protect. He does not use his power irresponsibly. However, I do understand the perception of other gods, what they may have. Then, we must trust Zeno-sama's judgment. He is the ultimate arbiter and will decide whether Goku's power is beneficial or harmful to the multiverse.
Yes, Whis, we must trust Zeno-sama. But we must remain vigilant. The celestial balance is fragile, and even the best intentions can have unexpected consequences.
As Goku continued to explore the limits of his newly awakened power, Planet Beerus became the epicenter of cosmic conversations and reflections between gods. Goku's exponential increase in power was unsharing in an era of celestial uncertainty, where the lines between the permitted and the forbidden became increasingly blurred, challenging cosmic structure established eons ago. The delicate divine nature. Beerus warns about Goku's limits. In the cosmic silence of Planet Beerus, Beerus, the god of destruction, remained immersed in reflection on Goku's meteoric rise. Whis, his trusted celestial assistant, watched intently, awaiting the words of the god who maintained the cosmic balance in his touch.
Whis, there is something I cannot ignore. Angel Ki is a force that transcends the nature of a god of destruction. Even I, in my entire existence, I have never dared to use it.
Yes, Lord Beerus, Angel Ki is a subtle energy that harmonizes with the essence of celestial beings. Using it requires a deep understanding of the connection between the physical and spiritual realms.
I know that, Whis. But Goku is immortal. Despite his noble spirit, he's no angel, he's no god, he's no divine. Is this power safe for him?
Oh. Goku is an exception, Lord Beerus. His pure heart and constant quest for improvement have led them to tap into this divine energy. Heck, he's even using God as a name for a Super Saiyan. However, I recognize that he is in unprecedented territory.
Self as a god of destruction avoided Angel Ki for a reason. There is a certain boundary that must not be crossed, even for us.
I understand your concern, Lord Beerus. The cosmic balance is delicate, and altering it can have unpredictable consequences.
Goku may be strong, but he's still immortal. It is not in his nature to deal with Angel Ki. We must be careful not to disrupt the Heavenly Order.
I agree, Lord Beerus. We will continue to monitor the situation closely. If there is any sign of imbalance, we will take necessary actions.
Keep me updated, Whis. This is uncharted territory, and we cannot allow a mortal sprite to disrupt the cosmic order.
While Beerus' concerns echoed across the universe, Goku, oblivious to the divine discussions, continued his journey towards divine power, a cosmic force that transcended mortal understanding. The fate of the multiverse was now inextricably linked to the uncertain steps of a Saiyan warrior and the cautious signs of the gods who watched from beyond. To be continued. So hey, what do you believe and what do you imagine about all of this? Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. Now I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.